Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Chief here. And this morning, this being, the Masters weekend, I'm going to be doing a lot of golf-related type stuff. Excuse me, I get entangled. We're going to be doing a lot of golf-related type streams, specifically Masters-related. So, without further ado, we're checking out
Powered by official PGA Tour ShotLink and TrackMan data, Pure Strike allows for unique golf swings with a fluid feel. Pure Strike combines golfer-specific tendencies with unique course dynamics and ball behavior for the premier golf gameplay experience.
And
as your golf game improves, so does your path to becoming a major champion with unified RPG progression. You'll create and customize a golfer, then develop your skills so you can master each course and learn to attack every hole like a professional.
So I already went through and create my character. Oh, and also...
The tee is yours at 30 of the world's most exclusive courses, all designed in photorealistic quality with frostbite, so you can immerse yourself in the visual beauty of some of the sport's most pristine bucket list courses.
I figured I was going to give it a shot. Looks like a new kid on town, so you want to see how it
Customize your experience by selecting from a number of different gameplay styles, including arcade, pro, tour, and sim, or design a custom style to create your ideal experience. Select your gameplay preferences here.
Okay, let's stick pro, normal, easy. Yeah, I guess so.
That's it. Now take a minute to look around or select Quick Play to get out to the course.
Those are all the standard golf games, rules, stroke, match, skin, best ball, blah. Alright, so let's see what they've got included in this game. According to this, it's got 30 courses, so it's not up to that start. They got some serious competition this year with PGA Tour Golf. Invisible kind of shot. Just gliding. It does have like that lights in the wrong place. Something. Sorry about this. Alright, so let's see what they've got here. We've got PGA Tour 2K23. We've got infinite courses, course creator, and some very talented people. I also have that game on a free trial this weekend. It's available on for Xbox Live for Gold members. Here we go. Augusta National, which we will be playing here shortly. PGA Pebble Beach, Standard, headed to Sawgrass. Ocean Course, that's a new one I haven't seen before. St. Andrews, another staple. East Lake, that's Bay Hills, pretty popular. And then Scottsdale. Liberty National, that's a good one. Southwind, it's been in some abandoned dunes. Maybe DLC, that's a new one. Top of the Rock, that's a new one. Wilmington Country Club, PGA West. That's definitely new. Harbor Town. Big Springs, one of my favorite 11 minutes. Southern Hills, hey, one nearby. Wolf Creek. Alright. We had an impressive number of courses. I'll look at the par 3 courses too. I don't see the par 3 course, so that's going to suck. Unless you want to play a master type mode. Anyway, where is this one to? I kind of really don't know any of the golfers.
Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents this step on the road to the Masters. Rich Lerner here at the 18th Tower alongside Frank Nobilo, 15 times a winner around the world. Frank, normally we would see you over at that special spot, Amen Quarter, 12T, but you're with me today. Take me back to your playing days. What ran through your mind as you stood over that opening tee shot?
I couldn't feel my hands, really. I was so nervous to get to play there for the first time, and it was just a practice round. I think anybody that goes there for just a round of golf, you get the same feeling. You're like, am I really allowed to play? And then the course just comes to you. It really does. It flows beautifully. There's a lot more undulations than you even give it credit for, but, you know, hey, you're going to reference Amen Corner, so will I. Amen Corner technically is the second shot into 11. 12, and the tee shot at 13. Not the 3 holes.
Oh, good tempo to that first swing, and I think he'll be happy with that. Right down the middle. While sitting on an upslope here, you got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that line.
Nice.
That one was running so hot.
It's only the first hole, and the touch, as we can see, is sadly lacking.
.21-foot putt set to go. Got it there, but not quite on target. Time to pick up and move on. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of 2 par 5s on this first 9. Reachable into for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers.
So in addition to Tiger Woods games specifically 12 through 14. That's because playing those with the peripheral space. So the Connect PlayStation Move play on that. For my other show that I do on a regular basis. It's new, so it's not really regular yet. But and it's actually semi-regular.
And there's a good first step to start making up some ground after the troubles at one. A picture-perfect drive here at the second.
The opportunity and
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
can't think of the word I'm looking for. When I feel like, basically. Definitely made a very good looking. Ooh, I missed the break.
And that will not be an eagle putt. Far from it. It's into the left front bunker here at the second. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot.
Too much.
Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. Oh, that hit the flagstick. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 gets so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
It's key to keep the pace up. Pretty straight putt, not a whole lot of break.
No Nota Begay commentator now. It's cool.
No.
I didn't mess with it much. The default face on it.
Okay, that's finished off for a par. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3.
There's the first golf game since the presentation. Looks like they pretty much resolved this one so far from what I can see.
And that's certainly not what you had in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green.
Well, the shot wasn't easy, but you're never going to get any spin out of that sort of lie. And the ball, the only thing to stop it was the bunker.
That is such a tough bunker to try and navigate. That's onto the green, but still a tricky distance coming up. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. So it's a double bogey. He'll need to get something started now. 5 over through 4 holes. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Actually, it doesn't matter at all. It should be off the piece. It just skipped ahead quite a bit from what I've been doing. Maybe I'll get back into that and throw in some Dreamcast golf. Game that there might be one other golf game
Well, going to be a lengthy putt for birdie, but on a long approach like that, anything on the green is a welcome sight. Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet.
Okay, I see how that works. Right there. The thing. Should be elevation. Kind of like that. I like the hesitation.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Okay, no problem with that. Another good par 3 here on this first 9. It's the 180-yard par 3 6th. Elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
A little deep with the tee shot, and now facing a very fast and treacherous approach shot. Could easily run away.
It's a slow start, and you can blame it on the short game.
That's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green. And that is a welcome par. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. No issues here. That is into the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well positioned in the fairway, but there is no guarantees to hit the green. It is protected by a series of bunkers all around it, and precision is a requirement.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Okay, can't take that length for granted, but that's in for a par. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range.
There's certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5. You're going to have to figure out the best way to play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green.
Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5.
Decision time here at the par 5, and that lie really determines everything. Ball sitting on the pine straw. Just how far or how much can you get out of this lie?
Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there is not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Side. 15 feet away. Oh man, speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Well, 5 over par doesn't sound too bad, not your best effort, but you make double bogey, 7 over par, that's not where you want to be, is it? Par 4 ninth is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green.
13 or 14 or 14. PS move with somewhere between 12 and 14. I probably ought to get do one or do comparison play each one of a specific one, compare them.
This is going to be a beautiful drop down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this 9th green. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, that line may be a little too difficult. This is on the green, but not anywhere near the hole.
And again, welcome to Kick. Adding it to my streaming repertoire. This is the first stream for me on that platform.
Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done.
All right. Straight.
Yep, good putt there, but it's a bogey at the 9th. And that will write an end to a trouble-filled first 9 here at Augusta National. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard-long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National.
Maybe I just have to maybe it's contained within. You have to get to the Masters. I don't know. This is the first time I played this particular game, and leaving it's been showing. I think it's some lucky breaks.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Ball coming from this section of the fairway will produce a right-to-left ball flight, which makes accessing the left side of the screen much easier.
And this is a problem. Down off the pine tree and into the second cut.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
This is a 22-foot putt.
I just make the character using the default, change the hair and whatnot. Too much
So he'll brush that in for his bogey and put a square on the card to start his backside. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. And that will do just fine.
That's right.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. It's been one of those rounds, 10 over par. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12. So easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell.
Definitely beautiful. Of course.
And that will miss this 12th green left, but that should be manageable from there.
I can't sugarcoat it, but it's been a mash around the greens all day today.
So that not his best, and this part of his game has been disappointing to say the least today.
It certainly has, and sometimes you just get too much going on upstairs. You know what I'm talking about. So you don't focus on what you need to do.
That one just going to sneak on by. Safe to say Augusta National may not be as simple as it looks when you watch on TV. That is in for double bogey. This 13th tee box, one of the favorite spots for all the golfers. It's a respite. It's very peaceful back there. Chance to gather your thoughts and then maybe gather some momentum, turn one over off the tee, and then turn on the jets, maybe make eagle here.
Hey, thanks for tuning in there on Twitch. Doing a quick look at this EA's new PGA Tour game. Playing Augusta National, showing that it's been a while since I've played golf on a regular basis. Video game or otherwise.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe two. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
There's my tendency to draw.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
$14 feet to the hole. There's the surgeon's touch right there. Well done to run that in for a birdie. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. This is turning a little to his left. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Hole definitely sitting in the go zone. If you can hit your number, ball could get really close.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Look out. I mean, that one came out jalapeno hot, Frank.
Using all the real estate, and now really got the work cut out to get down in 2 putts.
Hey, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks for appreciate the views. Oh, and he's already. That's shame.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Glyn Lawson's played a lot of golf. One time I was fairly competitive.
Okay, so that birdie from a moment ago will recede into the background. It is back to the old ways, as that's a bogey. We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher.
With the Connect and playing PlayStation well as that's what we mean. I might even get some advantage of the PGA Tour EA play trial.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Well, he obviously had enough to get it to the green with just a little bit left of target, though.
Yeah, lie's not too bad, so if he can show a little bit of maestro work around the green, you never know, something special.
Well, there's a bright spot in the day that's had precious few. That'll bring a smile to the face. Well done there for a much-needed birdie. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3.
Check out how they do the Augusta National. I say impressed.
Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green. And now a birdie putt coming up. And we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, well, it's really all about pace in this putt. It's frighteningly quick. The break, there's not a lot to talk about. Maybe a hair of movement.
Nope, that needed a little more roll, maybe even a lot more.
Scared it.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call.
On this service. Appreciate you tuning in. To the left.
Oh, going to be watching this one intently. And that will not be the desired outcome. It's into the second cut. So a second shot coming up here from a long way back. Now, just caught it back out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par.
Hit that too hard.
way too good. I must say, that was just smashed. Sizable putt left.
Paying attention to speed.
Good chunk of real estate here, 22 feet away.
Be line. Maybe.
Oh, how about that for a par putt? That'll bring a smile to the face. Very well done. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. And this going to come down and lodge itself in the second cut. So likely no chance to spin this one as he gets set for his second at 18. Well, you'd love to be a little closer there, but from that distance with that lie, that's about as good as you can expect. So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
This putt's going to feel like you're heading through tar as we go back up the slope, and it is going to push the ball from right to left.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green. And this will be a round of 83. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye for now.
Okay. All right, well. Yeah, let's try this teeth of the dog. Teeth of the dog. This looks cool.
Now, from the southern coast of the Dominican Republic, EA Sports brings you the world of golf from the scenic Teeth of the Dog course at the Casa de Campo Resort. Fritz Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
Yeah, I would say they've done pretty well in the presentation on this game. Mechanics seem pretty solid.
And that'll come to stop in the fairway on the right side. So a good tee shot there to get his round going.
Not sure how I like it on the
Second shot coming up. We say hello to Iona Stephen.
He's left himself 133 yards to the flag, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. This second hole's a good chance to get an early birdie on the board, provided you hit a good tee shot. 275-yard poke covers that trouble on the left. If you do that, you have a nice angle into this green, a chance to make a three. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway.
They've got a fortunate bounce. It'll be just fine.
A good break got him here. Now his second to the par 4.
Thanks for new tee. Just finished a round on Augusta National. Now trying out one of the new courses on the game here. Before I forgot what it was.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
So now this, right around 25 feet for birdie.
Teeth at the dog.
Yes, really impressive right there. That goes down for a birdie. Well, this third hole is another good scoring opportunity. Par 5 and just a little bit more than 500 yards, so not terribly long. It is obviously reachable in 2, and it is also their first real ocean view of the round. You're going to enjoy it even more if you make that birdie or eagle. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Trial here.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
So a good par save here at the third, going to keep him at 1 under for his round. This is a good par 4 right here, 500 yards thereabouts, and you can see the ocean on your right. And that's a theme throughout the day. You want to see the ocean. You want to enjoy the ocean. You don't want to be in the ocean, at least while you're playing this round.
See myself playing so good at this. If I ever get it, or once it becomes available on EA Play.
As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway miss today.
So from the rough, his second here at the fourth.
Hit the bounce.
From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. That's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Cleans that up in the hole. Now to the first par 3 of the round, the fifth. Part 17th hole at Pebble Beach. Part Troon postage stamp. Think about the Open Championship in Scotland. Short iron, flip wedge, offer a beach. Anything on the green. It's a small green. There's a birdie chance. Here we go. I mean, this is a clinic in how to play the game. Just keep everything hole high. Give yourself a look for birdie, and that's going to laugh coming up. 8-foot putt here. Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. Here's another outstanding par for the 6th hole. It's about 500 yards. Familiar view. This is one hugging the coastline, and it's going to hug it, and hopefully you're going to hug it and love it for the rest of this front nine.
Perfect.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. So that may be not his best of chips, but he'll have that first par.
You'd expect that to be a little closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
-1 for the day. You know, par 3 like this, the 7th, when you stand on the tee box, first thing you want to do is just look around and appreciate exactly where you are, because there aren't many places like it in the world. The next thing you want to do is focus on the task at hand. And this one, it's a challenge.
A lot of these little suckers over the water.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Just a little over-ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
$17-foot putt here.
Nope. Good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. We are at the par 4/8. It's just over 400 yards, but it isn't so much about the number on the card. It is about the breathtaking view and the shot you're going to have to hit over the Caribbean. Up ahead, just off the green, is the famous Pete Dye plaque. It says, quote, "Bury me in a pot bunker." There is nothing like the challenge of a Pete Dye golf course, and Teeth of the Dog is no exception.
Rory finished up around Augusta earlier. Not checking out. Is this the jagged?
Teeth of the Dog. Teeth of the Dog.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
It's 125 yards left to the hole, pin smack bang in the middle.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Nope. So that safely in for his par, and he'll remain level here on his opening 9. Good way to finish this front 9 with a demanding par 5. It's about 600 yards. You can see the clubhouse in the distance. 2 good pokes, and you could be making the turn with an eagle on the card.
The drive was fine, but just not long enough. So this par 5 out of his reach.
Now from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5. I wouldn't say he's dominated the par 5 to this point. Still a lot of work left here.
The beauty of this game is you get to choose your own strategy. It's a 3-shot hole. There's a lot of different ways to try and reach this par 5 in 3 shots. Still, this 3rd shot is going to have to be hit on the button.
Overcompensated.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And this might require just a little extra pace, but it's dead straight. Yeah, that's surprising. You wouldn't think he'd leave that short.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. Now, as we begin this second 9, you can put the phone away. You're not going to be snapping as many pictures, at least for the first few holes. Doesn't mean it isn't challenging. It's plenty. We're going to head inland. First few holes on this backside, starting with a relatively easy par 4. The 10th is about 400 yards. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4.
Well, I'm not going to rag on the shot. It was a good strike, but look where the flag is. It's on the other side of the green.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Really? Just going to sneak on by. So he's able to finish that off with a par, and he starts his back 9, same place he started his front 9, at level par. Not a ton of nuance here at this almost a 600-yard par 5. In fact, the second in the last 3 holes. There's just blast away here. 2 good pokes, and you'll have a chance to get out of here with a 4, if they're really good shots, maybe even a 3.
Quicker.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Used the Owens with the A. Used the Owens with the A. Was to about get that back spin.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Just has to get the ball started, and it will work back to the right and toward the hole.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet.
You just don't trust that line. Just don't trust that line it gives you.
Still even par for the day. This par 4 12th is pretty straightforward, a bit under 500. It's just all about airing out the big stick. Good poke here, sets you up for a second shot. You'd be happy to walk out with a 4, but a couple of good ones, and maybe it's birdie. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
This would be a big bonus if it went in. More than likely just trying to get this one close. Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
So some good putting on display. That's an easy tap-in for his par. Here's our first par 3 on this backside. You remember just how good those par 3s on the front were. The bunkering around the green almost creates an island here. This is a solid hole requiring your best stuff on the tee. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Such a simple-looking hole, this par 3 13th. Had to be thinking 3, maybe 2. Who knows? Maybe an ace. Certainly didn't consider the possibility of a bogey, and that's what he walks off with. 14th is a pretty short par 5. This is a good chance to put a 4, maybe even a 3 on the card as you head into the teeth. I'm about to say the teeth of this back 9. Teeth of the dog, right? Some of the great holes are up ahead.
You're curious to see what their post-launch plans are for the game in terms of additional courses, DLC as well.
Oh boy, that has started way left. Long drive, but a bad lie. A wicked.
Areas of the past or the worry as well as every other game that came out with a new golf game on a specific console, such as PGA Tour 2006 or 2006. Woefully lacking, especially compared to its counterpart on the previous console.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Putter's let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day. Here's another one of those holes where you just want to soak it all in. You want to stand in the tee box, stare at the Caribbean, and then you realize, I have work to do. That's a lot harder hitting that tee shot than it is staring at those beautiful blue waters. No issues here. That is into the fairway. A back right hole location here as he gets set for his second to the par 4.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly to be much closer than that.
Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. So that was much easier than it could have been. Just the tap in for par and a terrific putt prior to that. Well, here it is. This is one of the most famous par 3s in the world. The 16th here at Teeth of the Dog. This is the tee box where really you just want to drop a bag of balls, 50, 60 balls, and just have at it. you only get one. Let's see what you do with it. Boy, that one was coming in hot, and it winds up carrying over the back of the green.
Oh, and that came out of the rough way too hot. But it is back in the thick stuff. More problems.
Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey. That had a pretty good line. Very close to going in. Well, he came into this hole at even par, but with a double, he walks off at 2 over. This golf course just doesn't quit, does it? More magnificent views of the ocean on the right, and this, the 17th, is the toughest hole on the backside. That will do just fine. From the fairway nota, this is second.
156 yards left. Pin is in the far back portion of the screen.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
About 17 feet on this putt. Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Over for the day. Now the finishing hole. It's not as scenic as some of the ones we just played, but it is nearly as famous because this used to be an airport runway. Let's see if you can bring one in smooth here to the clubhouse.
Be back later with other Masters-related gameplay, specifically some Connect gameplay. Tiger Woods 13 and 14, and some PlayStation 3 PS Move gameplay from either 12 through 14. One of those or more of those. And one of those times I will do a comparison side by one after the other, move to Connect, same game, and compare the gameplay on those.
Second shot, good look at the green.
And at some point I'm also going to squeeze in a little bit of PGA Tour 2K3 since that is also on a trial weekend.
supposed to be purchase ability.
No, that's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Okay, safely in for his par at 18. And that will finish off a 2-over round of 74. Well, that about wraps things up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Malcolm. Enjoyed it, Frank.
Certainly did, Rich. Once again, the golf course provided more than a stern test.
For the entire team, I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time.
Of the 360 using the Connect, as well as PlayStation 3 with the PS Move. That'll be part of my peripheral vision show. Show that focuses on peripherals. Games use those. As opposed to just standard controllers or... yeah. So we'll have that coming up today. And I may put it in a little time to the games has more focus on the Masters, such as PGA Tour Golf. That's what I primarily focus on. But also sneak in a few rounds on PGA Tour 2K23 so I can equal time to it as well as it. This is PGA Sports PGA Tour Golf. It's just released this week. Available as a 10-hour trial on EA Play or included with your Game Pass Ultimate subscription. Again, if you'd like to see me, give me a follow on Twitch or Kick, and subscribe on YouTube. None of those things cost you anything, but it does help you get a little more exposure. Maybe one day make some a little bit back so I can reinvest in getting better equipment, and maybe some other more unique rare content. Like I said, I'll be broadcasting a little bit later today, doing some more golf related stuff, stepping away from the stuff around the house, and also get set up for that, make sure all my equipment works properly, PS to the PS3 and all that. Also be having some, getting in some time with at Origin some point, play through working on that. Just like a playthrough. I'd hoped to complete all the alphabet this year, but I don't see that happening realistically. Got big plans on our time off. Anyway, this is Steve. And again, I appreciate everyone tuning in, especially on Kick. Trying to do streaming service there, see how they work, and how well it performs. And I have to say, I don't see real complaints with it. Seems to have a good quality feed and stuff and whatnot. It is new, so it's going to take some time for it to kick off. Please to give it a shot. We'll probably continue adding streams to it as well as Twitch, YouTube, and some on Facebook as well. Anyway, this is Chief. I'm going to sign off, and we'll see you here a little bit later. I hope to see you soon. And again, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and get out and play around if you got time. See you soon.